Alright, I am back with some frame bits here. These are all painted Alclad steel. This is just going to be the base color. I'm not going to go too crazy on the frame for this, just because of the nature of this build. The frame isn't really meant to be exposed all that much. You can still kind of move some of the panels around to see a little bit, so I'm going to paint the little details like these pipes. But I'm not going to go too ridiculous on this because I feel like it would be a waste. I'm not going to display it with armor off, and the open hatches gimmick isn't gone entirely, but it's not as functional on the resin conversion. So I've got my thinner here. I've got some Tester's enamel. It's nothing spectacular, but it's going to do the job. And we're going to start with the silver, because that's going to be a majority of what I use. I'm just going to dip my brush in here, and we're going to paint these pipes. So and I just want to make sure I get all the piping. And it's okay to go over a little bit on the I guess the coupling for the piping or whatever this piece would be. But if you go ahead and go over it, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, because you can, once this is all dried and cured up, you can just go over it with the other color, and it will cover it up. You just have to be sure to give this enough time to properly dry and cure and all that stuff before you move on. So that's that piece. And just a little bit will go a pretty long way. This stuff is really nice as far as that's concerned. So try not to do anything or too much off camera. It's hard to kind of properly paint and then keep everything lit up so you can see what you're doing, and then keep everything in the shot all at once. So please bear with me. Alright. Okay, so there's that. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what all is done here. There we go. Not super neat, but I can go in there and clean that up if I want to with a little bit of lighter fluid. But the pipe and the rest of this has been painted, and yeah, so like I said, nothing too spectacular, but it's enough to highlight some of the stuff that needs to. Alright guys, after a little bit of work on some of the other pieces, here's what I've got. This is some of the fixed pistons and stuff that go inside of the leg. As you can see, this one here goes on the front. I just need to mask off some sections on this. This one goes here on the back, same thing, and these ones go on the side. I'm going to mask off a little bit on all of these, and I'm actually going to paint clear red over the remainder. And these pieces, well, hold on, these are not actually chrome. This is it's Alclad bright silver candy base, and this is just gloss black, and I actually just realized the other day that I've had this laying around and I have not used it, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to use it for yet, so no time like the present to break this stuff that Jim sent me out. Ooh, bless me. But from what I understand, it's very simple, easy to do. It comes with gloves. It comes with this little micro mesh, and it comes with this container of it's like a pigment, I guess. And what I do is I lay down like some paper or something like that to catch all the particles. I should probably put a mask on, I think. And I just kind of dip this little micro cloth into this powder, and I just kind of gently rub it onto this surface, and then I polish it gently, and this entire piece should become chrome, assuming all goes according to plan. So I'm actually going to use this on all of these little piston parts. Then I will reassemble everything, and this will be all set to assemble. This is actually the only piece of the frame, or the only parts of the frame that I have left, besides this little hip joint thing, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to paint that yet. But other than that, the rest of the leg should be fine and good to go together, and I can finally snap this beast together and get an idea what the frame's going to look like and see where my armor stands and what it looks like. I still have to paint this little section as well, but that should be no difficult task. I've been sanding the crap out of it to make it fit properly, and I think I finally got a good fit, so I'm happy with that. So once I get the pistons on here and everything's all set, I can glue this into place, after this is painted, of course, and then I can go ahead and paint the outer armor bits. You can see from last time I was doing some seam removal. Where'd that go? Not seam removal, but I was rescribing the panel lines and making them deeper and making them more even and stuff like that, so that when I did a panel wash later, everything went smoothly. So one more quick prime and we can make sure that all that's good. It should be, I don't see why it wouldn't, but just to be on the safe side, we'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to cut this here, and we'll come back to some of this, I guess, since it's new to me. I want to share it with you guys, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I'm not sure where I left off with this work in progress, but this is the piston pieces. They will be chromed. Right now, as you can see, they're just gloss black. And the outer pieces have been painted with excuse me, Alclad's bright silver base, so they're ready for whatever else I'm doing to them. But for these, I wanted to do something different. I kind of wanted to show this off because I've had it for a little while, and I haven't used it yet, so I figured now it's time to use it. Alright, I still have some sanding to do. I think I said that in the last part. I don't remember what the last part was exactly. But slowly but surely I'm sanding away 99.9% of this piece right here. And once this piece fits properly here, these parts will be ready for paint. But I mean, you can see that it fits on there. It's just a really tight fit around here, and I don't want to scratch the metallics on this. But you can see the frame, you can see the metallics inside there, all that good stuff, the chrome pistons, which aren't very chrome especially anymore, but whatever. So that's it for this work in progress. Next time I will not be starting the next work in progress for this until this is sanded. These parts are reprimed, and I will have them hopefully. Hopefully I'll be able to start painting so you guys can see what color scheme I'm going with for this. So, yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.